You didn't click on this video by accident. This was no coincidence. It was divine direction. Just by taking this step of faith, the blessing that was about to be delayed will be released on time and multiplied fivefold. For I, the Lord your God, honor every action moved by faith. You didn't imagine it, but this simple act of clicking was a sign in the spiritual realm. It was like knocking on the right door at the exact moment heaven was waiting to answer. That's why, before we continue, do something even stronger. Click like on this video right now and publicly declare that you recognize me as the author of your story. When you do this, you are activating heaven, silencing hell, and opening the way for what belongs to you to come with power, glory, and without delay. Because there's an inheritance coming your way. Yes, a real inheritance with your name written by me. And that's exactly why the enemy is already moving against you. They are conspiring, trying to divert what I have prepared. But no one can steal what I myself have decreed. Have you noticed how things have started to shift around you in strange ways? People who once walked beside you have quietly pulled away. Others, those you helped and trusted, now show indifference, contempt, even coldness. This has hurt you. But listen, all of this is a consequence of something much greater taking place in the spiritual realm. The inheritance I am releasing over your life is disturbing those who live by the flesh. It's stirring jealousy in those who don't understand heaven's processes. They are conspiring because they know you are about to break through. What I am releasing is too great to be ignored, and that makes those who no longer belong at your side uncomfortable. I need you to understand this with spiritual maturity. Some victories cost friendships. Some promises require separation. The blessing I'm bringing into your life demands a purified atmosphere. What I have prepared cannot be contaminated by people with poisoned hearts. Many came close only to take advantage. But now that they realize you're about to be honored by me, they've started treating you with disdain. This is spiritual. This is a sign that the table is already being prepared. And as it is written, in the presence of your enemies. 11:11. Before the end of this month, I will grant you a special gift, the gift of complete restoration. This blessing will help bring full healing to any sickness, any debt, any burden that has caused you affliction. Be ready to receive this gift that will bring relief and renewal to your life. My grace will be with you, guiding you to overcome every challenge and experience complete transformation. Write 11.11 to activate it with all your faith. In the next 12 hours, allow yourself to be wrapped in an overwhelming sense of joy, contentment, and fulfillment. Be ready to experience a never-ending flow of love, wealth, and good health that will bring great happiness into your life. Open your heart to receive these gifts that will flow abundantly, filling each moment with deep well-being and prosperity. This is a divine gift, destined to light your path and flood your heart with lasting joy. My beloved son, my beloved daughter, the inheritance that's coming isn't just money or possessions. It's honor, it's restoration, it's inner healing. It's a new season marked by the hand of the Lord. That's why the enemy is using strategies to try to weaken your faith, to make you think nothing will change, that you're alone, that you've been forgotten. But I, your God, say to you now, you were not forgotten. You were hidden, guarded, set apart. Because not everyone could walk with you this far. Not everyone has the spiritual structure to watch you receive what I promised without envy, without cursing, without trying to sabotage you. There are people you love who have prayed against you, people in your own family who smile outwardly but twist inside whenever you speak of victory. And you felt it. You sensed it in the air, in their eyes, in the atmosphere. And your spirit was unsettled. And I saw every tear shed in silence, every prayer begging for evil to be removed. I saw when you thought of giving up, when you said you couldn't keep fighting. But today, I have raised you up with authority to tell you, do not turn back. The inheritance is yours. It has already left the throne room, and it's on its way to your address. You went through the trial in silence. You were humiliated and kept quiet. You were falsely accused and trusted in my justice. Now it is time for your reward. But before it is fully revealed, the enemy will try to shake you. He will use familiar voices. He will try to confuse you. He will try to stir up fear. He will touch your emotions, your memories, your old wounds, because he knows he cannot stop what I am about to do. But he tries to delay it. He tries to make you give up too soon. He tries to make you break the covenant. He tries to make you doubt my care. But do not accept it. Do not listen to those voices. Listen to mine. You are an heir, not by merit, but by grace. Because even in pain, you did not blaspheme. Even in shame, you did not rebel. You chose to trust. You knelt when you could have walked away. You lifted your hands when you could have hidden. You blessed when you could have cursed. And because of that, I established a decree in your favor, a decree that heaven has already acknowledged, a decree that angels are already carrying out. But like any precious inheritance, it attracts opposition. It stirs up envy. It shakes hell itself. That's why I tell you, be vigilant. Guard your heart carefully. Don't share everything with everyone. Not everyone has the spiritual structure to handle what I am doing in your life. Be discreet. Pray in silence. Give thanks in secret. Because there are blessings that must be received with wisdom. I am raising the right people to walk with you, but I am also removing the wrong ones. And this will hurt. It will cause confusion in your soul. You will want to understand why certain people disappear, why they change toward you, why they speak against you without reason. But don't try to stop it. It's protection. It's spiritual cleansing. The inheritance that's coming is so great that even your home will be renewed. Your mind will be transformed. Your name will be remembered. Your story will be rewritten. If you feel this word burning in your heart, make this a prophetic act. Click like on this video now. Not out of habit, but as someone saying, I receive this inheritance. I take possession. I will not let anyone stop me. This gesture is a key. It's a positioning. And when you click, you are sending a clear signal into the spiritual realm. I'm ready. I'm standing firm. I trust my God, and heaven moves when hearts take their stand. The enemy has already tried to use people against you. He's already tried using sickness. He's already tried touching your mind, your emotions. He's tried to wear you down, tried to make you believe nothing will work out. But even so, you're still here. You're still seeking. You're still waiting. And that is why the inheritance is coming. Because you persevered. You endured. You didn't stop. And those who don't stop live. Those who keep going reach. Those who trust receive. And today, I tell you with authority, no one will stop what I have already released. They may conspire against you. They may rise up. They may try, but they will fall. Because whoever touches you touches the apple of my eye. 22:22. Just as the waters of a river flow to nourish the earth, my blessings will flow over your family, bringing success, abundance, and well-being. Trust in the plan I have drawn for each of you, and build unshakable faith, knowing that I will never abandon you. Just as a loving father cares for his children, I am attentive to every detail of your life. There is no challenge too great, no difficulty that can shake my promise of care and provision. Trust, my beloved, is the key that opens the doors to the manifestation of my blessings over you. Give me the opportunity to guide every step, and you will see that in moments of uncertainty, I will be there, illuminating the path with the light of my divine wisdom. Surrender your worries to me and let trust in my plan wrap around you like a protective mantle. Always remember, the success, abundance, and well-being I promise are not distant dreams, but gifts patiently waiting for you. Trust in me. Strengthen the faith that lives in your heart, because like a loving father, I am fully committed to blessing every area of your life. Right, I believe, to affirm your faith and acceptance of my promises into your life. For a long time now, you felt like something is blocked. You've prayed, you've fasted, you've waited, you've cried. You felt strong at times, but you've also felt exhausted. You've had faith, but you've also had doubts, and yet you've stayed. Even wounded, you didn't walk away. Even disappointed, you still kneel to pray. Even without seeing anything, you still believe. That's why today I, the Lord your God, am speaking to you, because there is a financial blessing with your name on it that's been held back in heaven. And today I come as a righteous judge, as a caring father, as the Lord of promises, to declare what's been held back will now be released. They've made you think it was your fault, that the door didn't open because you weren't good enough, that the answer didn't come because you made too many mistakes, that the blessing was lost because you messed up. But I'm not a God who plays with the hearts of my children. I don't give and then take away. I don't lie. I don't make promises and leave them empty. If I told you it would come, then it will come. But there are times when heaven has to fight for what belongs to you, because there's resistance. There are accusations in the spiritual world trying to block your harvest. There are cursed words spoken against your name. There's envy, bindings, family openings. And today I've come to warn you. It's not that the miracle was lost. It was held back. And the name that's holding up the release of this blessing is yours. Not because you've done something wrong, but because your name carries a story. It carries a lineage. It carries spiritual battles that began even before you were born. People in your bloodline made agreements you never knew about. Alliances were made in the dark with the intent of gaining money, fame, power, control. And today, part of what you feel as lack doesn't have to do only with your own life, but with deep spiritual roots that have been trying to steal your harvest. That's why you feel like you work, but never see the results. Like you try, but don't move forward. Like you plant, but always reap less than you expected. Because there's a shadow on your name, an invisible mark that cries out in the spiritual world. He cannot prosper, but it is I who come to break this sentence. It is I who come to rewrite your story. It is I who come now with the book of life open, your name written among its pages, to declare before heaven and earth, this is my son, this is my daughter, and everything that was held back, everything that was stolen, everything that was blocked will be restored with interest and honor. I myself untie the knot. I myself break the accusation. I myself clean the name, because what was born to be a blessing in your life can no longer stay in captivity. Do you remember the promises you received? Those words that were released when no one else knew your pain? Do you remember the dreams I gave you in the middle of the night? The signs I showed you when you were thinking of giving up? None of that was an illusion. None of it was your imagination. It was all me planting hope, me building a path, me preparing your heart. Because I knew there would be resistance. I knew the battle would not be easy. But now the time has come. Now it's time to release what has been locked up. And for that, I brought you here. Because your faith will activate the miracle. You need to understand something deep today. The spiritual world doesn't respond only to need. It responds to faith, to posture, to obedience, to surrender. And right now, as you listen to my voice, something has already started to move. Because I am unlocking accounts. I am clearing personal records. I am erasing debts you didn't even know were still tying you down. I am breaking curses that have been following you like a shadow, trying to dim your light. Because your light shines brighter when you understand who you are in me. And today, I declare, your name will be restored. Your honor will be given back, and the financial miracle with your name on it will be placed in your hands. Nothing was lost. Not a single prayer of yours fell into the void. Not one tear you shed in silence went unnoticed. I saw them all. I heard every plea. I know every hidden pain. And that's why today I am here. Not as someone distant, but as a father, as a God who cares, as a Lord who notices. And I come to ask you for something. Keep your heart steady. Don't let tiredness steal your hope. Don't allow the voices of fear to shout louder than my voice. Because now is the time to believe, to take your stand, to declare with faith. I believe that what is mine is on its way. If you felt this word touch your soul, if something inside you moved as you heard it, don't ignore it. That is the testimony of my Spirit in you. It's the confirmation that this word is yours. And I ask you, plant this faith now. Like this video. Comment with courage. Say, I believe the financial miracle with my name on it will be released. Share it with someone you love, with someone walking through the same desert. Because every time you share a word from above, you become a bridge for a miracle in someone else's life. And I tell you more, your house will be visited. Your name will be honored. Your family name will be redeemed. Because what I'm doing isn't only for you, it's for your whole generation. What used to be shame will be remembered as a miracle. What used to be debt will be remembered as provision. What used to be a stained name will be remembered as a name of honor. Because when I decide to step in, even your enemies will have to recognize it was the hand of God, and it will be visible. It will be undeniable. It will be so big that even those who envy you won't be able to deny it. That's why I say, steady your steps. Raise your expectations. Prepare your documents, your plans, your faith. Because what's coming will need space. It will need preparation. It will need boldness. Don't doubt what I can do. Because when heaven opens, even the impossible becomes normal. Even the unlikely becomes routine. And your routine is about to change. Because there is movement in the heavens. There are angels taking their positions. There are doors being unlocked. There are resources being released. All in your name. All for my name. All for my glory. You have endured more than most people can imagine. You've gone through nights of anguish without showing it. Smiled so no one would worry. Stayed silent when all you wanted was to scream. And yet you stayed strong. Carrying old dreams, old promises, words given to you so long ago, they now seem almost too distant to ever happen. But I don't forget. I don't take back what I declare. I don't forget the one who cries out with sincerity. And that's why, even though everything tried to make you stop, you are still the target of my promise. If you knew how many moves I've already made just to bring you to this moment, you would cry tears of gratitude, because there were deliverances you didn't even notice. There were paths I redirected to keep you from ruin. There were doors that closed not because I rejected you, but because I was protecting you. Not every delay is negative. Sometimes the time you call a delay is the time I call alignment. Sometimes what looks like silence is heaven being strategically positioned. Sometimes what feels like absence is my hand working behind the scenes, removing obstacles you never even saw. I am releasing angels with spiritual documents signed in your name. I am reactivating promises you thought were buried. I am rebuilding areas the enemy destroyed. I am releasing blessings that were held back by spiritual interference. I am returning what was stolen. I am multiplying what was taken. I am healing what was wounded. Because it is time for restoration, time for inheritance, time for honor. The clouds of scarcity are dissipating. Heaven is opening over your life like never before, and I am making you walk in newness of life, in a new season, in a new cycle. But hear what I'm telling you. When the blessing arrives, don't forget where it came from. When the money is deposited, when the deal closes, when the resources are released, don't lose yourself. Don't take your eyes off me, because the enemy doesn't just want to steal your prosperity. He wants to steal your gratitude. But your gratitude is what keeps heaven open. It's what activates a continuous cycle of provision. It's what keeps your name tied to my promise. So be faithful, honor the little, and I will set you over much. Manage with reverence, share with wisdom, build altars with what I give you. Help those walking through the desert you once walked. Be a channel of blessing, not a stagnant cistern. Because the more you let it flow, the more I will multiply. This is the math of the kingdom. Whoever sows generously reaps abundantly. And you were called to overflow. I see your heart. I see that you're not waiting for this miracle just for yourself. It's for your children. It's for your home. It's to give dignity to those you love. It's to honor those who helped you. And that's why I trust this release to you. Because I know your heart has been shaped in the fire. Because I've seen your faithfulness even when everything seemed to fall apart. Because I know you're not chasing vanity, but redemption. Not applause, but comfort. Not luxury, but sustenance. So prepare your spirit, because what's coming will require emotional, spiritual, and practical structure. You'll need to handle larger amounts. You'll need to take bold steps. You'll need to manage with wisdom. And I'm equipping you even now. I'm training you in the unseen. I'm preparing you not just to receive, but to sustain the miracle. Because what's arriving now will not be temporary. It will be continuous. It will be building. It will be legacy. And I want you to declare this now, not just with words, but with action. If this word has reached your heart, plant faith. Like this video. Right below, I received the financial miracle that carries my name. Share it with someone who needs to hear this. Someone who may have been waiting for an answer for years. Because you will be a prophetic voice in someone else's life. You will be the one who announces God fulfills, God releases, God never forgets. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to this channel anointed by the Lord of all nations. I, the Lord, tell you, your waiting was not in vain. The time of restoration has arrived, and your name, which once carried the weight of lack, will now be remembered for testimonies of provision. Where they once said, "That's where the struggle lives," they will say, "That's where a miracle lives." Where they once said, "He never gets out of the tight spot," they will say, "He was lifted up by God." I will honor you in a visible, real, and tangible way. Because my time has come, and when heaven determines, the earth obeys. Do you remember when you thought about giving up? That night when everything seemed to fall apart around you, and no one had any idea of the battle you were fighting inside? I was there. I saw it. I saw when you looked up with tears in your eyes, not even knowing what to ask, because the exhaustion had already stolen your words. And even without saying anything, your soul cried out, and your cry reached me. It was not in vain. Nothing was in vain. Every tear, every prayer, every act of faithfulness in the midst of lack was counted. You didn't live those hard years for nothing. What the enemy thought would be your ruin was the fertile ground where I planted your harvest. Now the time is different. The season has changed. The cycle has been broken. I am releasing what has always been yours, but was being held back for spiritual reasons. And even if the enemy tries to resist, he can no longer stop it, because the order has already been given. The blessing already has a destination, and it carries your name. Your spiritual identity has been claimed by me. The accusations that were against you have been canceled. The debts that were suffocating you have been annulled before my altar. What man could not resolve, I have resolved in the unseen. And now you will see the fruit in the visible. Your documents will be unlocked. Your records will be cleared. Your reputation will be restored. Even banks that once denied you credit will have to offer you what they once refused. And you will know this is not the work of a manager, a system, or luck. It is the answer to prayer. It is the fulfillment of covenant. It is a miracle reserved for the right time. And that time is now. Many will look and not understand. They will ask how. They will question where did it come from. They will try to explain with logic what is the work of the supernatural. But you don't have to prove anything. Your testimony will be your answer. Your smile will be the sign that heaven has moved. Your peace will be the mark of my presence. Because when I bless, it's complete. I don't bring pain. I don't bring confusion. I bring direction. I bring honor. I bring rest. And you need to know this financial miracle will not come alone. It is just the beginning of a complete turnaround. Other areas that were stagnant will also begin to move. Broken relationships will begin to be restored. Projects forgotten in old drawers will come back to life. Ideas that once seemed impossible will now have resources. Because I don't just release finances. I release meaning, purpose, destiny, and everything that was prepared against you will be shamed by what I'm about to do. The enemy tried to silence your voice, tried to steal your strength, tried to sicken your faith with frustration, but he did not succeed, because even standing wounded, you kept praying. Even in silence, your soul cried out to me, and I heard. I always heard. And now I come as your Father, your provider, your God of promises to say, the time has come. What was blocked now moves. What was impossible now opens. What was held back is now released. But there is something you must do. Do not pull back. Do not doubt. Do not accept living as someone with a rejected name, a forgotten name, a cursed name, because I am giving you a new name in the Spirit, called, chosen, honored, blessed. Where they wrote failure, I am sealing with victory. Where they called you debtor, I call you provider. Where they tried to label you forgotten, I declare you target of my favor. Your family will be impacted. Your children will see what it means to trust in me. Your home will be a sign that I am the God who honors those who honor me. Even those who mocked your faith will see with their own eyes that I never abandoned my own. You will be lifted up in the midst of crisis. You will prosper while others retreat. You will be sustained where many fall. And all of this will be based on one certainty. Your name is in my hands, and nothing and no one will snatch you from my hand. This is my eternal covenant with you. I am the Lord who does not lie. I am the God who keeps every promise. And what I have declared over your life will be fulfilled in full measure, pressed down, shaken together, and overflowing. Receive it now. Believe it now. Declare it now. Your inheritance has arrived. Your season has changed. Your miracle is released. In the mighty name of my beloved Son, Jesus Christ, I seal this word over your life. Amen and amen.